So, in this episode or in this video, I'm going to show you which direction I'm actually want to go with the Nuzlocke challenge or the Nuzlocke that I'm doing. It's a little bit complicated, I'm not gonna lie, because there are a lot of ideas, but will they actually work? Now, back in the day, there was one way of doing a paladin, for example. It was with the hunter uh, group, and that was, or with the hunter job, and that was mainly for the range. So Sonic Boom has a nice range to it. It's a better one. Reflex is learned by the paladin. Weapon attack is from the hunter. Weapon attack only counts as literally when I'm using fight and use my weapon and not a skill. And then the other one that I wanted to do was a ninja uh, with the fighter tag, so that they would do a little bit more damage. Now, if that is a good combination, I'm not completely sure yet. Last haste, it's kind of like if I'm severely wounded. Um, the fighter has a few nice ones, but basically the idea is if my ninja is close range, it might do a little bit more. So like double-handed means two-handed, one-handed weapon in twos to make it a little bit stronger. Uh, Strike back and counter, taking weapon damage. So that doesn't count for the doesn't count for skills. I believe Bone Crusher. Normal attack. See? Normal attack. So that is only when you use fight. So I guess in this case it's best to use last haste. Now as a support I'm going double hand. A double sword is what you learn from a ninja, so like two swords at the same time. Actually maybe not a bad idea. When I use fight then, or like just a normal attack, I actually can do it twice. Um, it's a little bit, it's complicated, um, or like maybe not complicated. It's not. It's making a dual wield. It's not easy to pull that off. Not gonna lie. Yeah, accessories. That is usually whatever. So, oh, magic ring is not needed. Immobilize and disarm. Now then I wanted one of these bad boys as a gladiator. Now gladiators are like fighters mainly, and I was considering, because kind of gladiator is like a fighter, so good DPS. Then I wanted to do with it maybe a dragoon, but kind of complicated with the, how would I say, the weapon choice. And the defender is almost the same as a paladin, so it doesn't make sense to go with that one. So white monk might be the best alternative, um, and I would go with double hand as well because of the same as with the fighter. You can do twice as much damage. Now that one works well, and then I just need sword that. So that the no. Gauntlet. This one, because it doesn't have a lot of movement, he needs dash to go more forward, and I guess, well, something else would be added nice to it on helmet. Um, Helmets doesn't do crazy much difference, but it's more beneficial. On top of that, the biggest issue is what I might have is these beautiful bunnies. Now, my idea is one assassin wants with a sub job of sniper, just so that the that they will have range skills because they can use a bow. But I'm afraid that all the will be one square away. So it would be one assassin and which would go completely on its own. The problem here is like most of these skills don't have. Now I'm gonna try. Oh, this is the combo, killer combo. Now I don't know if the launch would work. Then the other unit that I would want is an elementalist, and then either with launch, and then let's see, absorb MP or magic power plus. Reflex would be nice. Shoot back, block arrows, catch the item, absorb. I think it will be absorb MB, and here will be magic power plus. Now, like I said, a problem what I might encounter might be the holy crap. Duplicate. Let's see. Oh yeah. So an issue that I might encounter might be and I sure hope that this is not the case, because it will be a sniper with aim. Because I don't think it will be otherwise possible. Because the other option is elementalist and red mage for the double casting. Now I said no healing, but it's going to be complicated, very complicated. So what it might become is that this one would have red mage with all these beautiful spells and double cast. Now double cast is kind of like the tricky part because I set myself up to the challenge that I would heal, not use heal that much. So it kind of depends if this lovely unit can do this these uh, all these attacks as well. Because if it can't, maybe I need to reconsider the team a little bit. Because I kind of hope. Other thought was that what if I go fencers? If I cannot use the attacks of, let's say, an oh shit. If I cannot use certain attacks, that might make it a little bit more complicated. Mainly in the way of like finding a sub job for it. Because I might be able to make a fencer, but then I might not be able to use the katana or the assassin skills, and I that would be actually really nice. That would be the goal. Did I give this hunter? Yeah, because otherwise I need to give this as an if this paladin is not working and will become a fighter, then I need to figure out something else for this one. And the only job that a ninja learns is gonna be a thief. So that means that I might need to reconsider how to use the ninja or on what job I want to place the ninja sub job. Because then I need to relearn a lot of skills. Now, like I said, it's a lot of theoretical thought. It's a lot of planning. I cannot switch that often, and that makes it the more painful part. It is doable, but I cannot grind. So, like this is. So the first thought is like sharpshoot, double shot. Because if I have one ranger or one range unit like this with a mage, that would be pretty damn nice. So this is a moment of truth, and I actually can use it. So that is good. Then maybe I can make a red mage underneath the other one and use double cast, which I kind of didn't want. But like here, I got, for that matter, already revive. But perhaps I can now try as well to get a dragoon underneath it. So if I can get a dragoon under it, it's all close range, so it's not 100% ideal. But I can work around it, right? Like I just need to make it faster. Because the ninja skill, it takes MP, but I just kind of want to do damage with range and maybe do like something like this when it's needed. But it kind of depends on how the paladin would work, because paladin can be pretty damn nice, but it doesn't help. If the paladin only can use one move as a range from the hunter, that's not beneficial. Um, so I guess it's very depending on what weapon I use, and even then I might have still only one range. See, so like in this case, a double heal is not bad. I kind of missed the point here already because oust. Aim, it's all close by. Sidewinder is also close. So the only far away skill that I would have is the sonic boom, which is not ideal. It's not a fast unit, so that means that the ninja needs another one. But what is then the question? Nice. Okay, so that works like that. While I'm at it, check right away the combo. Oh, nice. Okay. Because like I said, there lies a little issue. Normally I would go for a blue mage, but they are very tedious to learn. They're very good, but I would have it only for one skill, which makes it pretty damn tedious. Uh, see, so those kind of attacks won't help on him. So that's not a problem. So it's just literally all the other parts. Okay, so of course we're gonna give it another try, because this is not enough. Hey. Okay. Okay, so need some tweaking. That needs fight attack. That works. Weapon attack. And then I can, let's say, do double hand. Okay. This one needs another one. Which one is now the question? Usually people go with thieves. Just because you need 2 abilities. But, like I said, what are you gonna place underneath it? Because it cannot tank, it cannot do a whole lot. Will I go for aim? And do like... boost things? Well, like I said, blue magic. I need to learn a lot, and it's mainly for this one. I'd rather not. Black mage, white mage, it's nice, but it doesn't help. What would? Yeah, no. So I think that one would be the only one. And let him block arrows. That's not that bad. Okay, this. I said I wanted to have the dragoon as a bonus. See how that goes. Okay. Okay. So it would be something like this. Which one is under attack? Now is of course the biggest question, will it work? I have somewhat my doubts, not gonna lie. Because of course I get the question now as well, so like what if I do a sniper, give the bow and then the, what is it called? Other abilities of the assassin if it will increase. Okay, so I cannot use jump, but I can use everything else. Which is fine. Let's see. No, because I can double cast. Okay, ninja. So as you saw, that's like a double sword, so like it's useful, but and then here. like this is kind of the reason why it's like it's kind of broken. And you run out of MP fast. I see. It's just a no. So the only issue I have is now thief and what to place with it, or ninja and what to place with it. Although I said no person can have the same, but that's only on the main yard. So I could go with 2 fighters, which might be also pretty damn good. Because the entire idea was like, I'm a ninja going from far away, and then if it gets too close, I'm going over to fighter. Because I would like to try these unusual things. Okay, a random doom pops up. Nice intense damage. Right, so like now it would be something like this. Most people just go for the strong shit, so like go summoner and go assassin and this and that, but I think it's like a nice should be a nice balance. So if far away doesn't work, or people are getting too close, or standing too much together, then it doesn't work well. So that's like 2 swords attack, which is very beneficial, as you can see, especially a little bit later. But the ninja itself has like magic power based. So then comes the question, would black magic work? Like being ninja with black mage sub, you just lose a lot of damage because of it. Like it doesn't make sense. good. That is good. So really now the only issue is literally that. But stay tuned. Maybe we can figure it out together. But until then, see you next time.